Hey guys, welcome back to Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. So now we're going to be starting the 5th episode of the game, which is my least favorite. It's a pirate themed one. I just think it's kind of a boring episode. And this really is the last true episode of the game. There is an episode 6, but it's we don't have a hideout in episode 6 and we're not pulling off jobs. It's just like episode 6 is basically like where we're just pulling off an operation level event. And I mean, there's still missions, but they're all like one after another in episode 6. So episode 5 is the last traditional episode. So let's get right into it.
We got the message late one Saturday night. Dimitri was calling in the favor I promised him back in Holland. He'd gone ahead and booked the whole team passage under assumed identities to none other than Bloodbath Bay. Easily the most lawless town on Earth. It's home to a group of cultural hermits who doggedly maintain the ways of their pirate forefathers. The cruise over gave us some time to get the rundown from Dimitri. I guess his grandfather, Remy Lestow, was a pioneer in deep-sea diving. He'd made a fortune looting undersea wrecks. Although his luck ran short when a young cutthroat by the name of Black Spot Pete stole not only his loot, but his precious diving gear as well. A broken man, Remy retired from treasure hunting and eventually started a family. Dimitri, growing up on his grandfather's stories, dreamed of one day recovering the gear. So that was our task. We've been called in to get our hands on this miraculous diving equipment. Not all bad, really. If things go our way, the team might get a frogman out of the deal, which Bentley figures will be a big help cracking the Cooper vault. That Bentley, always thinking.
Okay, so we're here in this episode now. And there's not a job for anybody, it looks like, so it might start the first mission as soon as we leave. But I want to go ahead and see if there's any abilities. Yeah, there's quite a few. So we need like 5,400, I guess.
Black Spot Pete has retired and is living here in town. I'll mark his place with a waypoint.
Okay, I'm not gonna go and do that mission. I want to go ahead and get some pickpocketing done. That's not bad. remember why it's my least favorite episode. I just remember it is. It's not the environment. It's not the enemies. I think there's like a few missions that are pretty annoying in this one. I think that's why I don't like it as much. But I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, I think there's a few, yeah, there's definitely a few missions where we actually have to use a pirate ship. And we have to like shoot at other ships in the water and stuff, and I really hated that. It just felt out of place. It doesn't feel Sly Cooper at all. Not that it's bad, but it's not Sly Cooper. I don't think that section really belonged in this game, but it's there. I think it was Sucker Punch trying to try out something different. I mean, I'm sure it gets boring kind of making the same type of game over and over. I mean, like, while they were making this game, I'm pretty sure they were just ready to move on from the series. That also might be a reason why they didn't put any clue bottles into this one. Maybe they thought it would take up too much time to implement all of that. But I mean, I don't really know anything when it comes to what they had in mind for this game or why they did certain things. But I mean, I guess for the most part, I actually do like this episode. I just hate the boating sections. Yeah, that's really it. I really don't hate this episode. I actually do like this one. It is cool. It's a different... The pirate theme actually is okay. It's different. Because we've never seen anything like this in the Sly Cooper games. That guy just totally slept for like 3 seconds. I guess he's a real true power napper. But looks like he can sleep forever now. Also, like, I feel like Sucker Punch made it take so long to get abilities and stuff just to drag out the length of the game. Pickpocketing to buy all these abilities is not fun at all. I never really had a problem getting coins in the second game because we just got enough while we were collecting the clue bottles and the treasures and stuff. I mean, honestly, the treasures brought a lot of coins to us, and they took that out in this game. Yeah, I really wish they would have kept the clue bottles and the treasures in this game. That was a pretty important aspect of the series. The clue bottles especially, because the first 2 games both had them, so it's just really weird. good stuff here. Man, one after another. I mean, at least there's some really valuable stuff in these last 2 episodes. I guess a cool thing about the next episode is since there's no like free roaming and stuff, we won't have to pickpocket anymore. So this is the last abilities are purchased in this episode, really. I mean, we're just about done with this game now. And like another thing I want to say about Sucker Punch is the Sly Cooper games definitely aren't looked upon as highly as Crash Bandicoot or Jak and Daxter or Spyro or Ratchet and Clank, but I feel like Sucker Punch is definitely up there with Naughty Dog and Insomniac when it comes to making games. Those are probably my 3 favorite developers, I would say. I mean, like, just look at how they've evolved. They all started making platformers, and now they're all making much mature, story-rich experiences. Hope he has another ruby. Nope. Not bad, though. And that guy's totally drunk in a kid-friendly game. Honestly don't know if they'd be able to get away with that in games now. just because how things have changed. I mean, this is E10 and older, and that guy was totally drunk. And like Mugshot was smoking, so there's like tobacco and alcohol use in this game. I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I just think it's so odd. Nothing else in the game warrants it a T rating, though. Yeah, we're definitely doing fairly well. Oh wow. Yeah, that's even better than the rubies are. I'm not complaining about getting the rubies though, because those have been pretty useful. Okay, hopefully we'll start getting a lot of those now. We're already pretty close to being able to buy the abilities. I didn't have to do that at all. I just really felt like trying that out. So this guy should have something that we can take. Hopefully it's something really good. No? I mean, that's okay. Not quite what I wanted, though. Man, like, it's really kind of slowed down. We're getting a lot of good stuff. Okay, looks like it's starting to pick up a little again. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's really anything important in these caves. Honestly, that might be enough. I'll go ahead and get this, Okay, yeah, we definitely have to have enough now. Okay, so Reduction Bomb, Diablo Fire Slam, Shadow Power level 2, and Jump Attack level 3. So we've got all those abilities, and I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and we'll start doing the missions the next time. So, and I think there's only one more set of power-ups to get, and that'll probably be like halfway through this episode is when we'll probably unlock that. But thanks for watching,